Let's talk. I put this off for days now, and I've been dreading doing this video, even though I know it has to be done. But yeah, it's been very hard. And this video that we're talking about is my hair video. I'm going to show you guys how bad my hair looks underneath here. If you are not aware, I started my lock journey a little over a year ago in April 1st. It was on April 1st. So a little over a year ago. My nigga, it's been a year. Yeah, bro. I've been a year locked and some change. It's September now. So I went to Indonesia to sing overseas. I did a passion project of mine. My mom calls it my sabbatical. But I did that. During this experience, I was wearing a wig. I wore a wig for the auditions for the gig. I wore wigs every single night. It just didn't make sense. And when I wasn't wearing a wig, this is pretty much what we're doing. Like, I have a wig cap on under here and then like this, okay? I would wash my hair once a week and then pop it underneath. You guys are not familiar with this because I did a horrible job at documenting my lock journey, but water definitely helps with locking your hair. I know it definitely works for me. I have very fine hair and my hair I also do interlocking, let's be clear as well. So I do have a lot of new growth, like my hair grows very fast, and the water was helping lock my hair a lot quicker. Me washing my hair every week and then stuffing it under a wig cap, all it did was compress my hair and like almost forcing it to bind together. I never separated my locks while I was doing any of my wash routines. I never actually took the time to sit there and actually separate a lot of them, which was the biggest mistake that I could have done. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what's under here. Also, because I wasn't getting into my scalp the way I needed to, and the water there also was, I don't know, very drying, because my skin, like my body, was very dry, and my scalp is very, I'm not gonna say sensitive, but it needs a lot of moisture, and baby, you can tell. My hair looks horrible. This is the one lock that I feel like is amazing. Like, can y'all see this? Hold on. Let me do it like this. Okay, this is my lock, right? This one is not in, like, this one I separated, I think a month ago, but she stayed separated. Your girl is lengthy. Now, if all my hair falls like this, and we like this long, baby, y'all can't tell me nothing, okay? I don't think y'all understand. This from here, this from here to here is all new growth, straight up. Now imagine all of that interlocking with each other up in here. Like, it's so bad that from here where my edges start to here, this is where my locks start to get bulky, because this is all new growth, all right here. This is where the lock is. Wild. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start this process. The detangling process is gonna take for flipping ever, and I get that. So I'm going to again show y'all what's under the hood, and then we're going to get to the shampooing and separating process, because I'm sure, first of all, let me shut up, let me just show y'all, because I think I'm just so embarrassed about what I'm gonna do. All right, this is this busted down wig cap that I've been wearing forever. I mean, I got holes in it, of course I do. All right, of course, I don't even know if you can see it. You probably can't, but flakes are falling off of everything, right? All right, this is my hair. This is bunched up like crazy. This is connected to this, is connected to this, is connected to these. If we come around to the front, this whole section is connected to this side section, which is connected to these sections, connected to the back section. It's bad. Like, you can't even tell how long my hair is. Like, going from this to the rest of my hair, it's bad. Like, it's flipping bad. Like, again, let me show y'all the back. Okay. we have to get these detangled because your girl looks so cute with locks. Okay, so let's go ahead and tackle this. And whew, hope my little titties ain't come out. So we're gonna tackle the hair. In all of my rambling, I didn't explain how it got this bad in more detail. So at the end of 2022, during the holiday season, it was around Thanksgiving time. I did not interlock my hair when I should have. So I would do it every 6 weeks. Any longer than that was wild. It was a lot. So that was the perfect time. Thanksgiving fell on week 5 for me. So I was traveling to see, you know, my family, and I'm like, well, when I get back, I'll be able to do it then. I'll have enough time. I should have did it then when I knew I had the time to do it before Thanksgiving break. After the break, I didn't feel like doing anything. I also worked overnight, which is not bad, but I tired myself out, and I also was mentally, emotionally exhausted and like really in a blah state. So it wasn't a good thing. So what happened was I just never redid my hair. I let it lapse a long time because Christmas comes up and I'm like, cool, I'll do it before Christmas. Again, I'll do it later. Later never happens, okay? Fast forward to 2023. My birthday is when I auditioned for the company and I had not done my hair. So I put on a wig because I'm not gonna show how my locks look. The wig looked great and the wig also was cute. It was a kinky straight wig and that's what I used. And I auditioned, I had to do another audition tape after that. So I kept wearing the wig. I'm like, it's no point of even trying to start doing this process because I have to put this wig on every day. Another excuse, which shouldn't have been an excuse because it should have been done. Regardless, it wasn't. Anywho, I kept putting a wig over it and I just kept postponing it. I had no time after that. I truly didn't at that point because once I got the gig to sing overseas, I had to have 40 songs learned and I had to record myself singing each song. And every time I had to sing the song, I had to fix things about the songs and how I performed them and then resend these videos. So up until even like the last week, like April 16th is when I left. From February to April, I was doing those videos all the time while working overnight. When I tell you I was tired, I think I slept 5 hours a day, maybe. And just trying to get these things done. I was exhausted. There was no way I even had time to do my hair because I can't do it while I'm working. It don't work like that. Trust me, I've thought about it, tried, can't do it. So my hair's just getting worse. I pop it up underneath this wig cap, and of course, having these head scarves didn't make it no better. Popped it under a head scarf, and that's what I've been doing this whole time. Okay, so you guys didn't miss much. My camera ended up dying, but I didn't want to put off washing my hair because I knew I wasn't gonna do it. So I did wash it. I washed it twice already and I've separated some. The only reason it's up like this is because I went to go get food really quickly. So I got some sushi. So happy. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat that, but I'm gonna get back to it. I was able to get some of the big sections apart, but like there's no way I'm gonna be able to split some. Like I know I'm gonna have to just combine it and call it a day, which sucks for me because I really did not want to combine these locks, but it is what it is. But we're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna try to spend most of the night doing my hair because I feel like if I don't, it's never gonna get done. It's gonna take me days to do this. Even though like I've only done it for like an hour, it took so much for anything to budge. Like I got as much as I could. So I'll show you guys the next process. Let me go eat though. Okay, I know I look crazy, but it's an update. I'm gonna have to let these go because, all right, first of all, it's been 2 days since the initial wash of my hair. This is still that section, right? And I've tried to, like this section here, I was able to get a lot of these loose, which was great, right? But this section here, I want to say it's this section, I lost one lock already. Like it literally just fell out. In order to split these, I'm going to have to like split them violently, and it's not healthy because let's say, all right, so this is held together by this small piece. It's really hard to show you exactly what it looks like because it's still not even fully separated. But me doing that, I'm yanking out and I'm pulling all of my hair anyway. So they're all really gonna come off. Like it's to the point where it's not even worth it for me to try to do this by myself. Again, the amount of money I would have to spend to get this fixed. I don't wanna have to combine the majority of them because that's what it feels like is gonna happen with these. My hair is not thick enough. Even some of the front hasn't even been growing into the lock for that long. It's just, it's deflating me. Like, I can't. Cause yeah, this is cute. The little updo. I've been doing this updo for maybe 2-3 days now. Cute little look, right? Cute. But once it comes down, what the fuck is this? Like, it's so annoying. I know we don't want to do this. I know that it is going to be a sad occasion, but the next time you see me, we're gonna cut these locks out. It's time. I think me trying to postpone it more than what I'm doing is just making it worse. It's making the transition harder. So we're just gonna cut them off. Ooh, this hurts so bad. I don't think y'all understand. I'm sorry for the light. It's a little bit yellow. New apartment. We're gonna change this out eventually. Eventually. But what's more important is what we're about to do. And we are gonna say bye. We're gonna cut them off. So we're gonna appreciate them, love them. I've been playing in them today. But we're gonna start her over. Before I put y'all on fast mode, I'm trying to cut it to like where the new growth is. I want to be able to have a little something, you know, because some spaces I know I'm not gonna be able to cut to. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit shorter. So I'm trying to see how long I can get it. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna try our hardest to see. Again, regardless, it's all going under a wig anyway, but we're gonna see what we can do. Commence the fast thing. Okay, heart to heart moment. What the fuck? Bruh, now that they're out of my head, I need y'all to understand this was never gonna work. Oh my gosh. Do you see how big this section is? I'm gonna get a close up so y'all, like I cut them in sections on purpose. There is no way I was separating this shit. Nah, I was not. Like, for the people who were like, no, Brandy, don't cut it. You know who you are. I saved these for you. Now I gotta make myself look decent because I was just snipping away and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be bald head. Bruh, there's no way. Like, even this, I can't even detangle this little section. Why would I do that to myself? So I'm going to cut out the rest of the lumps and clumps and try to even this out as much as I can, or get the parts that I can't detangle out. And then I'm gonna wash it. All right, guys, let's talk about it. This little piece here fell off when I started doing my detangling. This one hurt, okay? It was the beginning of the pain. This is when I realized that they were all clumped together. Let me show you what I mean. Look at this. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Like, I was never gonna get this out. Never, like ever, okay? This is just a small piece. This is a bigger piece. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Look at this. It's so thick. Like, this was that back section. Okay. This is another big section. Look at how thick this is. There was no way I was getting this out. Like, this is, come on. This section, like from here, from the top here to here is so thick. Like, it's so tough. I was not getting this out, okay? Like, understand, I wasn't. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.